Poets, if you hear music in the middle of your poem,
I gotta go to Carson City now
no longer
to visit them.
the
If
middle
you ever
of
want to
your
go to a
poem.
Raider game, I guess
I
it's
have
pretty long.
11 poets to get
To Carson City?
I
Yeah,
have
because
work
that's
in the
where
morning.
one of Claudia's
So let's make it reasonable and get
That's like
out
the
of
only
here.
place Claudia
Out
can
of
stay
here
for
on time.
like a week.
Next for
I really hope she gets her
can you raise your scoreboard?
because I
would
can't get out of
I
jail.
would
She
hope.
can't bring you
Wonderful.
can't bring irritation.
Thank you
I
so
don't
much.
think
Where's
he's
my
gonna be able to
favorite?
cross state lines regardless. Because he's still got.
Where's my friend Judge? Thank you.
He has to.
Thank you, judges, for judging. You got the hardest job tonight because you have to
And
tell
he
us
still
how
might
you
have
feel
probation
about
after
poets.
it's out.
Openly. Judges, you'll be giving every poet
So I'm like, he might not even be able to
0.0
cross state lines at all.
scale.
Once it's
0.0
like
is the worst shit you've ever heard in your life. It's trash. It's like
Yeah,
an
and also
airplane ride where like
Claudia's
there's hella
at a place with like
turbulence and
6
there's
other people.
15 babies and all 15
Her friends have 3 kids and a whole other fun living there.
very belligerent person who's really drunk and screaming about like the latest
So yeah,
conspiracy
Claudia
theories,
does
hit
have to.
Twitter. It's
Claudia
all
is
around
trying to find
garbage.
the jobs
That's
that they
2.8.
can put out.
A 10
Because
is the best
it's not
thing
just
you've
Claudia,
ever
it's
heard in your life.
and the dogs.
It's like the high-speed rail project that they were planning from like San Francisco to LA, except it was probably funded and had no
And as you know,
environmental
Claudia did a
impact.
whole lot of
That's
nothing
just
half
an
the time.
8.5. Point B, not a lot of zeros, not a lot of tens.
Like you
or
said,
important.
like,
There's this thing
it was a
called
lot of
work
depression,
because
but
the
at
night
the same
goes
time,
on,
like,
you are
you
visiting
need
the
to
star
realize
and
that
getting
getting
a
up at 12
drink.
every day
You know,
is
getting into the
unsustainable.
vibe, getting loosened up. The poet just starts
Especially when
sounding
you're not
better.
like that.
But that's not fair to the people who
Like,
like
you fuck
first
yourself,
were
that's
sober and vibrant, so to help you out. You will have a sacrificial poet. They are not competing, but you will treat them as if they are. Think of them as a calibration. Any poems you like more, score them higher. Any poems you don't like as much, score them lower. Next, for the audience. Audience, I need you to take out your cell phones, your pagers, your Blackberries if you got them. Anybody got a Nokia? There's a running challenge that if you can bring me a brick Nokia, I'll buy you a drink. I should be able to play Snake on it. Yeah, absolutely. If you bring me a Nokia that I can play Snake on, I'll buy you a drink.
Challenge accepted.
But while you have your cell phone out, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube, Berkeley Poetry Slam. We do a lot of shit every month. So much shit that I can't even keep track of it. But you know what keeps track of it? Our social media folks. We post all of our events and the events to other shows in the Bay Area. So you want to stay fully tapped in to everything that we are doing in the upcoming months. And once you like us and follow us and subscribe, I need you to turn those motherfuckers off, put them on silent, put them on vibrate. I call that the fun setting. But whatever you do, make sure your phone cannot make noise. If your phone goes off in the middle of someone's poem, you owe that poet a drink. All right, so we have phones. Yes. Which brings me to rule number 3. This stage is a freedom of speech zone, which means anyone can come up here and say whatever they want to say. It's their own life, their own message. However, freedom of speech does not mean freedom from the consequences of what the fuck you just said. And we encourage a brave and learning environment in order to foster that. We encourage you to have necessary conversations with people outside of the show. Where can you have a conversation with somebody? Outside of the show. Where can you talk to people about what they said? Outside of the show. Outside. For Berkeley Police Department problem.
We have an
Inside.
meeting my entire
You are Reggie's problem. I work at 9 to 5 and then bring my ass here. I am tired. I don't want to deal with it. As well as the next poet hasn't done anything yet. Respect the next poet. The other poets come out. Have those conversations outside. If you don't feel comfortable having those conversations, we understand. You can
When they
talk
found
to me
out,
or any of the organizers in the room who will raise their hands right now.
and we had the meeting and found out.
Yeah. We are all equipped to have those conversations for you, but we will also have those conversations outside of the show. Okay, we have the most of the audience, poets, judges. Word of the day. A time-honored tradition where we take a random word from the audience and force poets to jam it into their poem for an extra point. Who here has a word that they want to see a poet say in their poem? It doesn't have to be complicated. My favorite word of the day was lobster.
Cockamamie.
Cockamamie was a good one.
Yeah,
It was not used in any of the ways that we wanted it to be used.
It was fun though.
Flabbergasted. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, that's
Fuck.
Piccadilly.
No, you better not. You better fucking not.
Capybara.
I don't like that dance. That's ominous.
You know what? That was only the second choice that I heard. So groundhog is a strong first choice. Can someone beat groundhog?
Capybara.
Yeah. Just a large groundhog, right?
Just Piccadilly.
Oh,
We haven't
gee.
done suckle yet.
Bruh.
And anyone who knows me knows that I choose probably the worst words of the day. So our word of the day today is suckle. Did you sign up? Damn. Poets can't choose the word of the day.
Damn. I was
Next
ready.
time you don't sign up.
Can I suggest suckle?
Hey,
As long as you want. Hey. They're not competing, let them.
you've been overruled.
We've already had moist as the word of the day. You know what? Fuck it. The word of the day is suckle. Can you come up to the stage and tell us what suckle means? Yeah. Anybody got a Google definition? I'll read that. It's fine.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
Look. Y'all need to stop playing with me.
I don't even, I don't know what I'm gonna put.
I have to figure it out.
To give milk from the breast or udder. To nurture as if by giving milk from the breast. The example for that one was I was suckled on Pulp magazine. Or to draw milk from the breast or udder of something. Of something. Yeah, something, someone, you know. Look, y'all know what suckle is. Poets, if you use suckle or suckling or suckled or suckology, yeah, if you use suckle in your poem, you get an extra point. Judges, don't worry about the extra point. Our scorekeeper will handle it. Oh, right. Are we here ready to hear who made it into the slam? So we have 14 slots in our slam. We got 11 signups, which means everybody made it. And you will be reading in this randomized order. If you don't like your place, I'm sorry. It was the randomizer gods. It was not me. We have Tino. We have Mrs. Frizzle. We have Summertime. We have Nelly Baby. We have Lizzie. And we have Colin. And we have Jay Rice. And we have Marcus, PG, Nina, and Texas. Give it up for everyone who's having the stage tonight. All right. So that means on deck, we have Tina. Who's my sacrifice?
You?
On deck, we have Tino. But give maximum love to your sacrificial poet of the night. Give it up for Reggie! New shit.
No shit.
Female fig wasps lay their eggs in male fig flowers. Their children then emerge from the capra figs to mate and repeat the process. However, should a female wasp reach a female flower, they will be trapped inside the ostiole, where they pollinate the flower, die of starvation, and then are digested by the developing fruit. Somewhere in a distant history, we fell into each other and never separated. This is the order of things. First, attraction, then struggle, then children. I have birthed countless autumn swarms of buzzing mouths and hunger. You have birthed entire groves of roots plump with blood and sugar. I took your wings and you gained a son, a daughter, a legacy. I parted my lips and you ripped off your legs. Sometimes violence is the act of creation. Some mothers suckle, others break and bend and destroy until something better rises from the conflict. Our phoenix sons falling from the vine, seeds and flesh, both evidence of survival. Our children will thank us for this. You're welcome. This is a fair trade. Your sons will go on to make more sons. My seeds will sprout 1,000 more branches reaching towards the sky. Your daughters will fly like their mothers. They'll wear your wings. Thank you. I'll take them too. Judges, I need your scores. So this is the longest I'm gonna give you to get your scores up tonight. I'm gonna need you to make it big. I'm gonna need you to make it flat. Think Idris Elba, Winston Duke. The Jeopardy beat and the music playing from the DJ are really fucking me up right now. Child.
I took up the whole board. It says 10. Just say your mind. It says 10. It says 10.
All right, let them know how you feel. We got a low of a 6.3, a 2, an 8.8, a 9, a 9.8, and a 10. Give it up for the poet. All right, judges, that was your sacrificial poet. You are now experts. I trust you. I believe in you. You are doing a great job. Audience, we are one poet in and only 110. I need to give y'all a new job. You're not just the audience. You are now participators in the democratic process. You are now representatives for your feelings. And you need to let these judges know how you feel about the score. So what do you do if you like a score? Yeah! So let's be honest. We are 1 month into 2023 and it is always kicking our asses. So what do we do if we do not like a score? Judges, do not be swayed by this audience. They are drunk and they are nobodies. I chose you. You chose me. We're a happy family.
Okay, Marnisha.
Audience, I didn't even really watch Barney like that. I was a Teletubbies babe. We all know our jobs. We all know our roles. Act accordingly. All right. On deck, we have Mrs. Frizzle. Let's give maximum love to our first poet competing in the slam. Give it up for Tina!
Best friend. be that pretty when I grow up. Love you, Gino. Fucking kids. Fucking kids.
Si puedes salvar los lenguajes, esconde que suena popular. Los que no entienden solo van a criticar porque aborrecen la idea de no saber lo que tú dices. Sabes los lenguajes, guarda tu lengua. Asegúrate que nadie sepa que tú eres diferente. Que tu idioma en este país esconde tu acento para que indicar a la gente que tú no eres aquí. Que no eres americano. Sabes los lenguajes. Es mejor que te avergüences la primera. Tus padres te quieran con su lengua nativa, nígalo. Niega tus raíces, esconde tu cara de ropa, no así que tu piel no es blanco, asimílate. Conviértete parte de ese sistema, edúcate en sus escuelas, aprende inglés sin barreras, recuerda que la única frontera que existe es tu lenguaje, tu cultura, tus crianzas, lleva esos lenguajes, put one over the other. Habla a little more like this, esconde that list, speak a little more like this. You're in America now, but we speak English, speak English. ¿Por qué se te hace tan difícil to speak Spanish? You speak two languages. Make sure that everyone can understand you. Accommodate your tongue to their ears. White-tune the frequencies in your throat. It's the only way your voice will ever be acknowledged. Nadie te va a entender si hablas así. If you speak two languages, erect a border on your tongue. Make the distinction clear and put both languages on opposite sides and practice one more than the other. Soon enough, if I can have the word sound, the way your tongue rolls, the culture connection that comes with being bilingual, tu abuelita. No te va a entender para nada. If you remember, don't get caught speaking Spanish so remind that you're different. That your tongue could exist on multiple worlds, conjure multiple words. It is a threat to them. It's the very reason why they'll re-Columbus your tongue. Know that you have been colonized before you speak two languages. Act as if you only know one. Hold no pride in the culture that comes with the first one. Appreciate the white taste of American slang. After all, you run the risk of being targeted for being different. You fear being heard speaking Spanish, studying to straighten your accent so that you're a coconut. You know, brown on the outside, but white on the inside. Not a threat, but a token voice that sees that they're American English. And you speak two languages. Remember, you only speak one. The barbed wires on your tongue surface remind me must keep the two separate. I speak both. But certain circumstances have brown kids like me pronouncing themselves on one, and I wonder how many of you tuned me out when I started this poem. Did you even attempt to meet me halfway? Am I supposed to be just like you in order to be heard with the pigmentation or in fact a barrier between our communication? We speak two languages. Remember, the system will push you to wash yourself in theirs. It will whitewash the flavors in your tongue until there is nothing left. And if you assimilate well enough, it won't be a problem. You'll just be another brown kid with a border on your tongue.
Keep that round of applause going for the poet. All right, judges. Silk Sonic is the prime example of what we could gain by putting cocaine back into Motown. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me. They took coke out of the studios.
They can't get in the backpack.
I mean, look at Fleetwood Mac. Some of the best songs ever written in history on a coke bender. And they hated each other. It gets us through. All right, let them know how you feel. We have a low of a 7.0, goes up to a 7.8, an 8.0, a 9.5, and a 10. Give it up for the poet and not the poet. All right, we are going to keep it moving. Because on deck, we have Summertime. But give maximum love to the second poet coming up in the first round. Give it up for Mrs. Frizzle!
I was really looking for somebody with orange hair.
Buckle up, we're going for a fucking ride, y'all.
I hope it's
Man,
part.
who's in seating?
You made it to my
I would have done that anyway.
All right. Hello, guys. Thank you for coming out. Okay, this is an open mic, so. Sitting and waiting, sitting and waiting, sitting and waiting. 20 minutes pass, and my bus is coming. Never mind, it's the one to Hayward. My friend Mr. C gets out, and we chat about his failed attempts to rekindle the relationship with his ex-girlfriend. Forget her, bro. Move on. There's plenty of head in the sea. She was too good for you anyways. My ass is getting tired, and my left leg has fallen asleep 3 times. Cross-legged sitting, cutting off my bloodstream constantly, and reducing my testosterone continuously. 20 days pass, and my bus is coming. Finally, never mind, it's the one to Little Rock. My dad's nephew's cousin's best friend, thrice removed, gets out and doesn't even recognize me. It seems like he isn't doing well. Bags under his eyes, red face due to high blood pressure, and the biggest giveaway, a cross earring dangling from his left earlobe. This man has hit rock bottom. I can't help but chuckle under my disgusting breath because I haven't brushed my teeth in a while. My ass has got sores from the grid pattern of the steel seat, and my left leg is completely black and atrophied. 20 months pass, and my bus is coming. Oh, never mind, it's the one to Berlin. My mother gets out and tells me that my grandma's in the hospital, and that her last wish is to hear me play Stairway to Heaven on the guitar she got me for my birthday. If that old shriveled hag picks a better song, I might think about it. I'll tell her that, my son, I'll tell her. My mom kisses me on the forehead. She's always loved me too much. The constant weight of my ass has bent the metal I sit on, and my spine is compressed to the point of no return. 20 years pass, and my bus is coming. Oh no, never mind, it's the one to my regrets.
Oh.
The girl who I loved in elementary school gets out and just looks at me.
Oh,
her eyes question my self-image as an 8-year-old. I want to ask her if she wants to get coffee sometime, but the answer is clear. I won't get closure, ever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, my guy. Too late now, ha ha ha. I will always love you, Taylor Clark. I will always love you. My body consists of only my core. All 4 limbs have died. My left leg has become a home to maggots and mushrooms. A pancake would call my ass flat by now. 20 decades pass, and my bus is coming. Oh, never mind. It's the one to nonsense. A yellow and purple frog the size of a husky gets out. He's wearing a tuxedo and carrying a briefcase. He hops along the street for 23 feet, pulls out his Glock, and shoots a man in the face. Kids start crying, and a puddle of blood immediately gets evaporated through the scorching hot sun. Climate change has gotten really bad ever since the amphibians won the Great War. They really do hate us out here. The back of my neck and the base of my head has fused the glass at the bus stop. The rest of me has returned to dust. No ass in sight. 20 eons pass, and my bus is coming. Oh no, never mind, it's not. Nothing gets out. Nothing interacts, nothing has relevance. No Earth, no Milky Way, just a bus stop suspended in space. It waits for me to decide whether or not to get on, but the destination is nowhere. The doors close after 30 seconds, and I watch my rectangular friend drive away. A puff of smoke into the black universe. See you whenever, my guy. Actually, I guess I'll just walk home. So I do. I'm out of hands. So, this is what we're doing. Give it up for the poet. All right. Can someone bring me my phone that has my list on it? DJ. I fuck with you, DJ. Give it up for our DJ. All right, judges, if you can hold them up, your scores up till I read them out. Okay. We have a wide range of scores.
We have a low of a 7.2.
Whack!
Going up to a 7.5.
Whack!
A 7.6.
Whack!
A 9.9. And a 10. Give it up for the poet and not the boy.
All right. We are going to keep it moving because on deck we have Maddie Baby. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Summertime!
Thank you for adjusting the mic. I appreciate that. Angry shit. To the motherfucker who told me his refinement made him better than me. What? Allow me to provide you an education.
Oh.
I do not owe you nor any other man jack shit. I do not owe you my hair curled, lipstick donned, or pristine living quarters. And I certainly don't owe you laughter at your shitty jokes, nor the consideration of not wear heels because your ass is too short. And don't get me started on how I have to humor you in the sheets. Well, now that I did, let's make it plain for everybody. You are not my daddy, my god, or even close to the most well-endowed man I've shared my bed with. Because, let's be real, you got the short end of that stick too. You are not worthy of the time and praise I gave you, the patience I had through your rapid mood swings, nor your crocodile tears in my kitchen. You do not deserve a place at my table, and believe me, sweetheart, there are more than just 2 seats there. What I lack in aesthetics, I make up for in authenticity, which despite all the money you make, you still can't seem to afford. Because you can't buy self-awareness, emotional intelligence, or tact. You can blame your parents all you want, but at the end of the day, it's just you and that overpriced apartment mirror of yours. I do not have the energy to pity you now. My fire was not designed to keep you warm or shed light on your ignorances. I will not hold the hands of some man-child ghost used to suckling on his mama's teeth. Gone the moment he's calling on his shit, and back again because he missed my life. I will not do the emotional labor because you are not strong enough to do it on your own. Keep your little black journal, your Polaroid nudes, and your stupid black and red sock, because tonight I am no longer wearing the shell of a girl, but the armor of a woman grown. Thank you.
Keep that round of applause going for Summertime. I need your score.
Get it right, get it tagged.
What if they want to get it loose? What if they want to let loose? You know, these judges are grown damn. Is this blood orange?
Yes.
Give it up for the DJ. All right. Once again, we have a wide variety of opinions. We have a low of a 7.7.
Y'all are so mad. What the fuck?
8.7. Oh, sorry. Goes up to an 8.0, an 8.7, a 9.5, and a 10. Poet and not the point. How are we feeling? We're 2 poets in. Feeling good. Do you know what would make you feel so much better? If you visited the bar. We have been at the Starry Plough every Wednesday, plus or minus the pandemic, for 25 years. The only reason that we can stay here is because people like you come to shows like this and don't just come to shows like this, but go to a bar like that and buy drinks like they have, and with your money that you have, tip your bartender to keep them afloat. We want to support the venues, the historical venues in Berkeley that have always supported the arts, the movements, the people, the community. So if you fuck with what we do here, and you fuck with the Starry Plough, let's go get some drinks. I'm drinking the lavender lemonade kombucha. It is an option. It's a really good option. They have really good hard seltzers. They have really good beers. I mean, as I've been told, I don't drink beer. They have really good wine. They also have non-alcoholic options like
Apple juice.
they have apple juice.
Sparkling apple juice.
I'm gonna have to give you one of those. But they have juice. They have root beer. They have ginger ale, sodas, water.
Tea.
They have tea. They have tea for your throat. Point being, there are options for everyone. We have a 1 drink minimum here at the Starry Plough. It's okay if you don't want to drink that drink. I will drink that drink. Make sure you go to the bar and tip your bartender. Jessica is wonderful. We should absolutely woo for Jessica. All right. On deck, we have Lizzie. Let's give maximum love to the next person coming up on stage. Give it up for Maddie,
In the first scene of the movie Prestige, the magician's assistant dies. She drowns in a vat of water. Her last words look like abracadabra, but that girl dripped out something else to me in between those bound wrists. In the back of the house, I saw her speak in slanted ASL. I'm not sure what I missed, but still, the crowd was wild. Magicians used to be called illusionists. He walks through a door on the stage, instantly reappearing through another a second later in the back of the house. How does he do it? How does he cut the woman in half down the center with a guillotine, pull apart the 2 boxes, and she wiggles her toes? She's waving her hands. She's smiling. Are you watching closely? They took Freon off the market in '92, but my father, he likes his America old school, Confederate, no shred, corn-fed, stubborn, with a gunshot residue, needs a drip, drip. He gave me the book Lolita as a Christmas gift once. You think you know what I want? I'm a walking code switch. Chit-chat, chit-chat, chit-chat. The year my father shot a man in our kitchen, I was 6. And since the first time I was identified, noun, girl, a blank space to be filled, I've been introducing myself as a Mad Lib. I started hearing voices that year, leaking Freon drip from the stray bullet he put in our fridge. In plain English, he said it to me. I can't read music, but I made it to Carnegie all the way once on a gut feeling. I got a tuning fork stuck up in my spinal cord, ringing. When the illusionist cuts the girl in half on stage, it's not magic, it's Freon, kid. It's botched tragic. You refuse to call him a killer. I say I want to go back to the days with baking soda volcano for the school fair when we called our share Joy Scientific before we split at the lip. She said bliss was a thought experiment. She said it's in our nature. And I rainbow quilted a girl pattern on a reality detachment to survive then. She said I'm going to fuse our 2 identities together till what happened here in this body in this house ceases to swallow us under. I'm floating. She cues up one time like conductor, barreling her hands up float wide on either side of my head like water bug, covers my ears, blocks the white noise all out. She says, hold your breath, I'm not leaving you here alone with him, and pulls me underwater. When the doctor diagnosed me with auditory hallucinations, he lit a cigarette, ignited the air, said, I can wean you off all her words she feeds you. You can suckle off my prescription pad. Fill that blank space bullet hole in you, girl. I got the truth for you here. The crowd would go wild for you without her speaking over you if you just shut up about what you think happened to you without missing a beat. My girl, she came crying out loud. She called his lie out right into my ear. Pantomime. The 4 walls around us ripped the rabbit out his hands, devoured it whole, said, I'm gonna get us both up out this box alive. I put the gold star on the fridge for her today. My abracadabra twin. Sincerely, yours,
Keep that round of applause. Judges. Y'all know the drummer Fall Out Boy? He wins. You know he's half black, right? Ooh, happy Black History Month. Before you forget, it is always us. It is always us. All right, judges, let's get for. All right, let them know how you feel. We have a low at a 7.9. 8.8. 9.5 at 9.8. Okay, so you remember like literally one poet ago when I told you like there's an amazing bar that you should like visit and like buy all the drinks from? That was like really fucking irresponsible. Because now you're gonna get drunk when you don't have any food on your stomach. But no, we do have a solution for you today. Because the Starry Plough is not just a bar, it is also a restaurant. They have a kitchen, they have great food options. Corned beef and cabbage, fire. The cottage pie, fire. The wings, fire. The fries, fire. I'm gonna go through the whole fucking list until you get the point. Point being, don't be the irresponsible adult. Don't have a hangover in the morning. Drink water, get some food at the kitchen. Shout out to Shaheen in the kitchen. Give it up for Shaheen. Yeah. Make sure you visit the kitchen. Wonderful food, great people. All right. I'm gonna pretend like I had the list. Oh, I had the list on. All right. I love you. On deck, we have Colin. But give maximum love to our next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Lizzie.
That'll do. New shit?
New shit.
Kelly isn't here, but this one is for him. Don't get upsetty. Eat more spaghetti. Don't throw me attitude just because you're hungry, sweetie. Why you gotta fight with me at cheesecake? That's macaroni. You can have my vermicelli, honey. I won't be angry. If your angel hair was in my food, I'd lick the plate, baby. I'd mouth Valentine on you every night. You look gorgeous in that rotini tiny skirt, and I'd love to rape you, bake you, and go back and eat you 2 hours later like lasagna.
Okay, come on. The pasta puns.
Just to remind you, I'm not keto. Casserole is my fucking favorite, and your pussy is ziti, my queen. Your tricolor spirals make everyone else taste bland. I love you from head to tortellinis, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay.
Well, what's the butt? You got ass, baby. Let's just say you're a fully stuffed ravioli. You know I love my noodles served out of the back of the kitchen. You always gotta play for me at the end of your shift, baby.
Oh, shit.
We're like the dogs from Lady and the Tramp. I love to watch you put your mouth on my pasta. Slurp, slurp, linguine. Farfalle on this manicotti whenever. Later I can rigatoni up something nice in the bedroom if you want. I know you're a safe word and I won't penetrate you unless you shells me, please. Have you ever tried the fettuccine in your... No? Don't worry, bucatini, baby. I appreciate both holes.
Oh, shit.
I need your score. Okay, now I'm mad. Not because the DJ has good music choices, because he does.
but because the DJ bullied me for these music choices when we were in middle school. And now you're gonna play Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco back to back. What's next, Paramore?
You were like, wait.
The audience is spoken, you know what to do, DJ.
Oh my God, fuckers.
Right. Let them know how you feel. We have a low of a 7.7. 8.0, 8.7, 9.0, and a 10. Oh, right. Come on,
Releasing your final album and then retiring and everybody's happy. Instead of people being sad, everybody's fucking happy. You can just say, oh, Panic at the Disco broke up. It was just you.
We have Jay right.
So singing with Maroon 5 Red is literally out of the game.
Give it up for Colin! Best friend!
Hide your ceviche.
Best friend.
How are you a host and a poet? Love you, Colin.
Lakeside Park, Juneteenth, 2021. 1. Something about the summer heat makes the liquor boil in your belly. With each bead of sweat, patience also leaves your body. It's wet t-shirt wet. I mean, it's summer again and niggas are dying. There's something about the heat that makes niggas reach for it too. The sun stretches out its arms and calls a few more of us back home. All this heat and we still stuck wearing black. It took 2 hours to bury that man. The ground don't crack open easy these days. Metal bounces off the earth like it was bulletproof because even the act of dying is hard at this time of year 3. Black is always hot, so I've been thirsty. Calling out for water and only got blood, a bullet, a body soaked in its family's tears. You cut me open, fill me with your dead and call me the earth, something still living. 4. When the earth is full, it sends me the bodies it can't swallow. And look how you flock to me for safety from the heat like I ain't been swallowing niggas like you for generations. You know everyone in this city knows someone with an epitaph in my death. The whole hood crowds my banks each summer. I tempt more and more into my gullet with each passing year of Juneteenth. Niggas celebrated their freedom. I had to remind them that I still hold chained bodies in my stomach. Had to swallow a few more to remind them that I am still hungry. The bullet holes make a body sink quicker. 5. It makes me physically sick being so surrounded by death and sweltering. I oftentimes wake up with a headache and an obituary for a familiar face, and the weatherman says it's only gonna get hotter, which means niggas only gonna keep shooting, only gonna keep dying. The ground will swallow as many bodies as it can carry, as the lake will claim the rest of me. Niggas will still chill by the water on Saturday. Last week's deaths are erased by this week's tide. The weekend fills Oakland with new life. Lowriders, dirt bikes, and four-wheelers cruise down Grand Avenue in a way that makes it seem like nobody just died here. Like nobody could die here. Like bullets have no place at the cookout. Like, don't you smell all this food? Don't you hear all this music, all this laughter, all this joy? Don't you see that this is how we mourn? We turn funerals to celebrations. A homegoing for everybody that drops there. We just throw a couple more burgers on the grill, suck on a little bit of Hennessy. The DJ plays another track and we all sing, tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Instead of going dumb, we go home before a bullet can make a house out of our bones. The only home going tonight is the evening commute down the interstate. The lake left littered with trash, empty bottles, and an overwhelming sense of joy that it is this moment, filled with laughter and dance and family and a hope for a better tomorrow. This is something not even death can take from us.
Judges, y'all have been mad consistent. I appreciate you.
There's one correct answer.
I have no opinions. All of your answers, judges, are correct.
There is one correct.
Sorry.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be honest. Sometimes the judges are both loud and bold, and sometimes wrong.
Live your life.
I mean, like, the best part about this song is that she later apologized for the immaturity of this song. Like, come on now. Come on now. Yes, but like, accountability or whatever. All right, we almost did it, but not quite. We almost broke the 9 barrier, but we have a low of an 8.9. Low up to a 9.5, 10, 10, and a 10. All right, on deck, we have Marcus. We'll give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for J. Rye.
Y'all don't deserve parable.
No, don't say that. No, because I'm trying to be nice. Because, like.
What? Can you try that with me?
No. Can you try that with me?
You just stop.
You just call me out on stage and you're going to be like, can you be nice?
Tick for tack. Remember last one?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. So anyway, this is not about us. This is about y'all. So I'm going to take responsibility for what just happened. Because like, y'all really didn't clap like that. And I'm going to take responsibility for it because, like, I understand that this is America. We all are socially programmed to follow directions. And if someone doesn't give us directions, we don't know what the fuck to do. And I understand that. And I didn't tell y'all to clap for these poets and to give maximum love for these poets. I need y'all to, like, make hella noise for every single person that comes up on the stage. Number one fear in America, public speaking, which means we have 11 of the bravest motherfuckers in the country coming up on this stage to spit work for you. Ooh. We gotta clap for that. We're not gonna clap for good art, and we're not gonna clap for poetry, we're not gonna clap for a slam. We should clap for bravery. So on deck, we have Marcus. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for J. Rye.
At 14, a friend heard me read love poetry about a heart in need. At the time, his heart was at a loss to breathe. In his mind was the right thought to proceed, instilling my lines and offering them off the sheet. He told me, no suicide to my heart in need. She's alive because your love poem broccoli like suckle. So I write because once upon a time I was a lost body. Teenage veins ran trains of painful speech until my 12th grade English teacher taught me how to tame the beast. She gave me up in that pad with her dash after class and said, use your chain and leash. Go release those highs and lows and in-betweens, and then you'll see all your pain put at ease. So I write because my right fist represents the cut wrist and hand slit of over 1,000,001 slaves for soft hardships. The privilege to write and read was stripped. So I write and read everything for everyone missed, because without them, I wouldn't exist. So I write because I'm from East Oakland, where the murder rate stays at a constant pace, bruh, of someone killed nearly every other day, bruh. My birthplace is a hurt ache, painted walls crafted in madness, though all were gathering sadness to believe they did everything differently, when in fact, ain't nothing changed, bruh. So I write because the moment of relief I receive from completing a written piece is similar to taking a dump. After it's been about a week, but not like a sense of relief in the belief that 9% of the globe goes to sleep with nothing to eat, no relief. When firefighters, doctors, teachers, police earn less than entertainers and athletes, no relief. When more blacks and browns in jails than excelling in college, no relief. When all I see is wealth is health, while the ignorant and just fake felt like the suicide. So who am I to choose sides and cross lines or do or die? Wonder why I recite lines like an Albert Camus type. The meaning of life is whatever reason you have not to kill yourself. Do I write for self as a cry for help? Do I write tasty tracks for massive shells? Do I write for relief from the beast deeply held? Do I write for the kid who doesn't fit in with no one else? So why write? Why write? Why write? Why?
Keep that round of applause, right?
Judges.
What a vibe switch, TJ. No, like for real though. You couldn't have played like airplanes in between to like kind of move us into this, you know? You know, airplanes, Haley Williams features. For the longest, I thought that the Haley Williams that did the feature with B.O.B. was a black woman. And the Haley Williams from Paramore was a white woman. I didn't know they were saying white woman because I didn't know that Haley Williams was doing like a song with like B.O.B. I was like, but right. I still like to think that the Haley Williams that was on B.O.B. was a black woman. All right. Judges, can you raise your scores? Yup. This is a judge. This is like the judge's attitude. We have a low of an 8.5. Goes up. It goes up. Damn, that's like one of the highest low scores we had. Damn. Goes up to an 8.8, a 9.3, a 9.7, and a 10. All right. On deck, we have TG. So give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Marcus!
Y'all ain't ready for these flows.
This poem is called Hell's Kitchen.
Shout out Gordon Ramsay.
In these letters, I think the devil's coming out of the shell. It's something clever on the level that they're bumping in hell. I'm so sane, they're shaving me off like points in the game. Point to my lane, they write me off in charity's name. My cheering squad, they're looking like they're missing the train. I became as hard as oak with skin that's whiter than cane. I'm Marcus Twain, I'm token old growth, simple and plain. These huckleberries make me very glad I spoke in a chain. So fuck a dairy queen, the cream is curdling up. I've been in this dream, I'm fiending on a dupe and a blunt. I've been in this demon skin, I'm shedding it off. You bet when I cough, I'm dying while you mumble and scoff. I've been meaning to be straight like I'm a ruler or jock. Scoping the opportunity, the realist watch. I've been hoping for the mutiny, I'll open up the scrutiny with Chomsky ideology that's harder than rock. You label me irrational, I'll tell you that I'm passionate. I suckled at the teeth, I had to go irrational. Woo! People walk the streets and they talk about the abstinence. It's not about the needle or the absence of the sacrament. It's always poverty, greed, and the misogyny. The way they shift our brains like it's epiphany, lobotomy. They'll frame me probably commercials and homilies, the church or corporation. I know it's not about camaraderie. Because I'm a pauper, I'm a prophet, I'm a prodigy. You're saying that I'm manic, are you playing, is it comedy? You say imbalance, but I'm saying that's not all of me. It's profit that you're after. You don't care about equality. So when I'm off the clock, I talk a lot, and they said that it's small. My brain is going rotten if it's working at all. This claim I made is certain to be off of the wall. You think it's worse and deeply personal, but I think that you're wrong. This is the product of environment, genetics, and choice. My noise is off the rocker when I'm using my voice. I'll defend it until the coffin. I think that it's nice, or if it's noise, this quote you like it, you can credit the Joyce. Cause I'm Ulysses. I'm flowing on an odyssey through the Aegean Sea, you're seeing it for starving a Jew. I'm used to trembling defection, but I'm one of the few who, when the sirens start to sing, I do a harmony too. I'm only saying that I'm staying because I value the truth. Know how do you do's? I'm praying to get out of this noose. Out of the news, I'm louder about hourly dues. Without wages come, my pages run, I'm shouting the proof. Cowardly views, you cower in the shadow you choose. Battered and bruised, I've gone and played along with the ruse that when the capital is prominent, their dominant view is that if you live at the summit, they're fairly amused. But I know corporations run it, they're scary abuse. I see their taxes start to plummet while they're suffering youth. It might be legal when you listen to the spirit of law. I fear that God left earth, I can't unsee what I saw. I see a seesaw tipping while I'm ripping this raw. You picked them a flaw, I'm addicted to the smoke and the draw.
Keep that round of applause going for Martin. Now I gotta be bone to pick with Beyonce. How are you going to drop your tickets on the first day of Black History Month like niggas could actually afford it? Stop it. You should have dropped them on February 28th when I could have gotten my tickets up. Damn. It really is. She could have at least been like, get ready, I'm about to drop them. I would have been scrambled. I could have put up, gotten a payday loan, like damn. Anyway, the judges have a little bit more time to figure out this course. All right, let us know how you feel. We have a low of a 7.8. Wow. A 7.9. 8.9. 9.0 and 9.8. All right. On deck, we have again, maximum up to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for PG.
Dear Z, our conversations are like meditation, but let's let our inner voices speak. I would say you make me weak, but then I would be lying. You make me strong, long before I ever see you. I need a preview, a review. I want to be sure that I can please you. Please, you do something to me. You can do some things to me. Sounds like I'm in love, they say. Can you see it in my eyes? Is it a surprise? Can you surprise me? She says, sir, you're a prize to me. A gift. She really opens me up. And I hear, I see her excitement. When I leave out of the comforts of my mind, suckling my soul is what she loves to find. So I read, I write to find the right words to express to you. I study to build my aptitude. Researching love, I want my BA in you. Your major, my master's too. We believe in astrology. Towards the sky, she doesn't know whether that's my little dipper or was this little light of mine that rests inside going to shine. See, our conversations are more than meditation. I had to let her know. PG.
Keep that round of applause going for PG.
I need your score.
My marker's fucking up. Give me a second. Oh no, I'm talking about this. Oh.
Y'all remember when these keys to sing? And it's Black History Month. Stop it.
So I'm reminding you about Black history.
Big facts. Oh shit.
All right. Let me know how you feel. We got a low of a 7.9.
Whack.
A low of a 7.8. Goes up to 7.9.
Whack.
8.0.
Whack. What the fuck?
9.0 and a 9.2.
Y'all niggas are trash.
Never the point. Oh, right on deck. We got this. We give maximum love to the next person coming up on stage. Give it up for now.
Yeah.
In defense. The next time I hear you say defund the police, I need you to suckle the tip of a soap bottle and rinse your mouth. How dare you demand human rights and basic decency?
Oh shit.
Our brave men and women in blue deserve our highest regard, deepest respect. Imagine the restraint practiced on a daily basis just to suppress the instinct to hunt on sight. We all have our limits. Don't you see the kindness in the charade of a traffic stop? At the very least, we can take cold, false comfort that if we appear to be human, driving home to our family, that possibly will make it through the night with new trauma riding in the back seat. This charade we play day in and day out makes us some of the most creative people in the planet. It's no mystery that all music, art, and wonder was stolen from Black folks. It's no mystery why God is a Black man, because it takes a miracle to still believe in one.
Oh shit.
Only
Whoa.
no miracle is necessary. So many of us have been shotgunned to the other side. The only way to keep faith is if faith came from us. The next time tragedy strikes, and to be clear, I'm talking about tomorrow. I want you to remember, not all cops. I want you to remember Blue Lives Matter. And most importantly, I want you to remember that in this country, regardless of what they tell you, Blue Lives Matter more.
I haven't been to Air in 2 years, but this song really Look. But for real. For real. I don't know your ex, but my feelings. This is our R&B princess. We almost did it, but not quite. Almost broke the 9 barrier. We have a low of a 7.0. Goes up to a 9.0, a 9.8, a 9.9, and a 10. Never going, the poet, and never be point. All right,
I
on
figured it
deck,
out. I was just a
we
dumbass.
have the second round. We'll give maximum love to the last poet of the first round. Give it up for Texas!
I can't believe you made me cheer for Texas.
I'm sorry. What is my name? I apologize. I was not. Hello, this is my first time doing this. So a low voice scratches at the hills till they bleed, and the sun retreats just as it's about to rise. It's the beginning, and there's nothing anyone can do. Because there isn't anyone left for anything to be done about it. The wind has corrected the arrows left in the fields, and something missing was never put back. There's something haunting about the silence, like there was never sound besides the sweet calf finally left alone enough to suckle from its own mother. The fire has just died out somewhere in the north. Whatever writing there ever was isn't left in a book, but in the world. Even this slowly fades away. There is a shaking, like there's never been before. Things collapse, knocking at the door, but fear doesn't live here anymore. There is cracking with no glue. Recovery isn't something everyone's cut out to do. We learn our lessons in the dirt. If you don't believe that, remember there is nothing left to believe in. Colors never dulled, paintings unfinished. Numbness finds home in the places you left open. Never taught how to walk the world after you've been left or broken. Never shown what to do with the corrosion. Something stolen with no victory in place. And once this feeling seeps, it's rude not to drink the tea your host makes. Floorboards creak and moan. This place has been lived in, but you didn't do enough to make it a home. And did you say that was your first time? First timer.
Every single person who came up on stage was that person at one point. So thank you for coming and thank you for signing up this week. All right, can I get your score? All right, let them know how you feel. We have a low of a 6.0, a 7.0,
trash!
8.3, and a 6.5. Fuck the score. Give it up for the All right. So that was round one. We took the top 5 poets from round 1 into round 2. While I'm waiting for scores, let's play a game. We're gonna play a game called Bring Me What You Got. I'm gonna call something out, and the first person to bring me that object, I'll buy a drink.
$1 million right here.
No, one time I did ask for $5 and someone gave me $5. I'm like, you're not getting this back. They got their drink. Does somebody have a penny that was minted before 1985? $1984 pennies and below. Bro, I'm not buying you a fucking drink. I'm not buying you a fucking drink. You're the fucking DJ. You're not an audience member. You're the fucking DJ. I'm not buying you shit. I bought you 9 minutes in the free world without me.
But that shit was cold. What the fuck are you talking about?
I wasn't cold. Anybody got a penny from 1985 or older? I hear cold. Just make sure you don't actually need that penny. By power, I have people checking the years on their pennies.
What the fuck else are they for? I don't.
Any pennies?
Yeah.
From 1981 or 1985 or before? $1976. Just put it on my side. Wonderful. Do I have my list yet?
It's coming.
It's still coming?
Yes.
All right, while we're waiting for the list, let me tell you about some of the workshop. Oh my goodness. First of all, now that the first round is over, I can actually comment. Jesus motherfucking Christ. That first round was really fucking good. The writing, impeccable. And I know some of you in this crowd might be inspired to write on your own, and that shit's scary. You're like, I want to write, but I don't know how. I am glad you want to write. We have a free writing workshop before the show at 7 p.m. right here on this stage. You may not be a writer. You may not be a performer. I'm going to let you know right now, free writing workshops are rare. I'm about to try to pay like $1,000 to be a part of one. Like, this shit is, writing workshops are expensive. And these are run by our teachers, by our organizers, some of the top poets, writers, like authors in the fucking country, and they're doing it for free. So come on down every Wednesday at 7 p.m. before the show for our free writing workshop. Where is my list?
Give me 3 seconds.
I gave you
Several.
like 300.
You got the list.
I was about to say this nigga think he's Leonidas. Somebody got it. All right. We took the top 5 poets from the first round into the second round. They will be reading in reverse order of appearance. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And they will be reading in this order. We have Nina. We have Jay Wright. We have Colin. We have Maddie Baby. And we have Summertime. Give it up for everybody. All right, so we are going to slide into the second round. All gas, no brakes. So on deck, we have Jay Rice. But give maximum love to the first person competing in the second round. Give it up for Nina.
Girl!
Hello? Okay. Let me just make it bench taller. Hello? Words. Can we talk about what happened in Oakland? And Half Moon Bay? And Monterey? And Uvalde? And Austin? And Las Vegas, and Orlando, and Newton, and Blacksburg, and El Paso, and Parkland, and last week, and down the street, and, yes. Yes, we can talk. So we talk and 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 talk till the words can speak on their own without thought and tongues. till the words breathe life of their own, till the words make their rounds at various altars with sun-dried teddy bears and dehydrated petals on barely bare rose stems. Till the words knock on doors with lights turned off, life drained, hope exhausted, and rage brewing. Words intending to offer some cold, empty support, promising so much more than words could ever be, boasting boldly of future hope, a sacred calling for change. Yes, how we can talk ourselves into a stupor of mourning, until morning when our words dissolve to dust, till last weekend becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes today, and the words breathe life again, and all we can do is talk.
Keep that round of applause going for Nina. DJ, I could not get a hold on the vibe tonight. I love all these choices, but you're taking us on a roller coaster.
This is my personal playlist. Y'all are just listening to my day right now.
Last call for bread pudding. There are 4 bread puddings left.
It's good as far.
Shaheed, can there be 3 bread puddings left? There are, yeah. Maybe with like less ice cream though, because I'm lactose intolerant, and I forgot about that last week. I had a fun time after the slam, I'll tell you that.
I did it.
Wow.
No, it was the ice cream.
Woe to whoever has to share an apartment with me after I eat cheese or ice cream or drink milk or really eat anything. Lactate is for the weak. I mean, it's not. It's not. We have almost broke the 9 barrier. I love that the judge that does not like have us break the 9 barrier is consistent about that. I love that. You have a low of a 6.5.
Whoa! Whoa! No, I mean, but damn!
We dropped the low score. We
But
dropped the
still!
high score.
Who pissed in their drink?
I don't know.
Hey,
Judges, I will walk you to your cars. It goes up to a 9.0, a 9.5, a 9.9, and a 10. And not the points. On deck, we have Colin. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for J. Rose.
I've been hurt. I've been damaged. Raise your hand if you've ever been hurt. Raise your hand if you've ever been damaged. This is for you. You are what remains from damage. Through this pain, you manage to gain an understanding. Your name is no longer damaged. You are what remains from damage. Through this pain, you manage to gain an understanding. Your name is no longer damaged. Your life is for living. Just repeat that. Your life is for living, meaning more than survival. Rising above idle or suicidal and reaching your rival of self-actualization. Once an extension, you live for different reasons. You might stay the same with deeper feelings, or you might change with the seasons, like seeking your soulmate yet found, or leading future minds toward a better now. Your living doesn't mean hanging on a cliff upside down, nor living, nor, oh. Your living doesn't mean hanging on the cliff upside down, nor hating every upside or down that exists. So, what is living your bliss? Someone asked, what is living your bliss?
What is living your bliss?
Thank you. Finding the right roles for yourself, traveling the right road by yourself, and knowing that with just a little help, you can achieve the chosen goals for yourself. No, hope won't be easy. And yes, heart pain will be felt. But above all else, your living will leave a lasting legacy and a crafty elegy. For all the sing and self-revelry, there I lived on an edge, advanced, descended, and impacted the earth's bed. Here I remain to regain above this damage and pain. People, repeat after me. Yeah, everybody, even at the bar, repeat after me. I am. Oh, louder, louder. I am. What remains? From damage. Through the pain. I managed. To gain. An understanding. My name is. No longer damaged. Who am I? I am free. Who am I? I am free. Who am I? I am free. Who am I? I am me.
Keep that round of applause going for David Ross.
It is?
It is. Thank you.
Oh, I love phony people. Everybody in that band is fine too. Check out phony people. This isn't an ad, but check out phony people. Check out Megan Thee Stallion's Tiny Desk. And then check out phony people's Tiny Desk. And then come back next week and thank me. All right, let them know how you feel. Oh my goodness, the low scoring judges changed. This is literally flipped. It's interesting. Let them know how you feel. We have a low of a 7.7, going up to a 9.0, a 9.8, a 10, and a 10. Give it up for the poet and never the point. All right, on deck. Did someone memorize the list? I love that because I did not. On deck, we have Maddie Baby. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Colin. You can find the good news tattooed in the stucco of every home. Find gospel and candle wax dripping over the sidewalk. I see God in every roadside vision. Every balloon sent to the sky is a prayer. Maybe Big D was good enough for the Lazarus tree. Maybe the whole hood is a resurrection. There's too many good folks dying in these streets for this just to be some heavenly retribution. So I have to believe that all my niggas are in a better place. I have to believe that all my niggas were crucified like Savior and not thieves, that they died like Jesus, that there will be a second coming of gold chains and fake designer belts, called the return of the Mac. Before Mac 10s and Tech 9s burned down the block, I have to believe that every chalk outline was a miracle. blood and bullet payment for safe passage to the promised land. Maybe the prodigal son was more than just parable. Maybe death is a sinner's way of running back home. Maybe death is the sermon. And everyone in this neighborhood is a pastor, handing out holy hollow point to anyone who wants to meet the Spirit. Call them strapped up shepherds, guiding their flock to the light. And they say the sun don't shine together. Or a casket. So heaven must be our first sunrise. Keep that round of applause going for Colin. Judges.
I just want to say that was wrong. You just gave me chills and then left the stage.
I love SZA so much.
Can never
She's
be
so fine.
I can never
Right?
be
Like,
I can never be
all right, so the SZA is Fine Club is going to be meeting after the show outside over a blunt. If you want to talk about how fine SZA is, come find me. Them lips, that new ass she got. Look, SZA shows you how to do a BBL. What to pay for. She said, I'm not getting the ass, I'm getting the thighs, the stuff, everything to match. I love her. She did. I know she paid money for that. One of the judges is having a debate about the scores, and I love it. All right, judges, can you show me your scores? All right, let them know how you feel. We have a low up at 7.0. Judges, I will walk you to your. I don't know if I can save you from other judges. I'll walk you to Bart. But it goes up to a 9.5, a 9.7, a 9.9, and a 10. The poet and not the point. We are nearing the end of the list because on deck we have our last poet of the night, summertime. Give maximum love to our next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Maddie, baby!
Sea creature is plucked from the water, dissected by scientists as a means of understanding. The creature is so fascinating that a glass tank is built and they put her in it. They charge a free penny to see the public tap the glass and photograph the octopus. There's a direct correlation between the price of exotic pets and their survival rates in captivity. The more expensive, the less alive. We cannot force the animal to thrive under our conditions, but the octopus wants to explore. Even in the zoo, it costs $50 to see what thrives outside a cage, inside a cage. We built it. The octopus lives 2 years, or 10, or 20. We don't know, maybe more. We don't care. We eat, we watch, and the glass box is expensive, and we keep her in expensive, and we don't know how to keep her alive in it, though. But you can buy her for $50 online and put her in a home tank. And even if you feed her her favorite food, she will tear her arms off and eat them. One day in the zoo, she's found on the ground, 50 feet from her 12 by 12 enclosure. She's playing on the ground with a school of fish a few tanks over. So a heavy top is built for her tank. The creature is put back in the box and kept inside by an iron grate. And the octopus is found the next morning again outside of its tank. A latch is placed on the tank, like one that you put on a cage for a puppy, learning how to not piss on the carpet. The octopus wants to explore. The octopus is strange, psychic, or she somehow reads the mind of the keeper. The octopus is smarter than the keeper paid to keep her in a cage and alive. And either way, she opens the latch, escapes again, and she plays on the ground in the puddle mess of sick water. And the zookeeper comes and says, "Let's put a combination lock on it." She's acting out again. and she can't figure out the lock. So the octopus rips her arms off. And the zoo psychologist says she's depressed. The octopus's arms grow back again. She's placed on medication. She tears her arms off, dispersed through the water. They dose her air with Zoloft, and she cannot unbreathe, the captor version of health. Her air is wet with chemicals, and she rips her arms off again. And at some point, the internal clock will ring, and she cannot deny the bell tolling. It's time to create again. She lays thousands of eggs, but by genetic coding that cannot be undone. She will keep herself alive for months without eating, only enough to starve. The eggs hatch, she rips her arms off again, they grow back. The zoo doctor comes to gather her in the thousands. What she's become, she can't hold on to them. And she can't get out. In the thousands of what she's become, what she's here for, what they brought her here for, she rips her arms off, but this time they don't grow back. 1,000 8-armed creatures burst into a 12 by 12 foreign tank. Generational trauma, confirmation bias. In the thousands, the offspring speak and we don't understand a word. My mother knew 8 languages. My mother gave everything for me to live. In the thousands, they give up their arms, an offering to an unforgiving God in a strange land. No matter how much of yourself you give your life, it's still worth just one ticket.
Give it up one more time for Maddie, maybe. I need your scores. DJ, do we have music or can I just not hear it?
No, music's playing, it's just low.
Bitch, is this the Little Mermaid? Is this Under the Sea? We almost did it.
Can we just, what the fuck? Can we just?
It's not me. And it's not the same judge, so you can't just talk to one judge and like make it happen. We almost broke the 9 barrier, but we have a low of a 9.0. Hey, sorry, of an 8.7. Goes up to a 9.0, a 9.0, a 9.0, and a 10. So that's a not the point. You couldn't at least get a trap remix of this? Or is this Sebastian beatboxing in this motherfucker?
I have a kid. Fuck no. That shit has had a chokehold on children since 2016. Fuck no. I want my peace.
You know what? I appreciate this because we're setting boundaries. And keeping everybody safe and comfortable. I'm gonna stop bullshitting you. On deck, I'm finding out who won this $200 in my pocket. We give maximum love to our last poet of the night. Give it up for Summertime!
Let's go, poet.
This is probably some of the angriest shit I've ever written.
Oh, yeah!
Furious
Shit.
Angry shit.
Thank you. It's called What I Said versus What I Wanted to Say.
Okay.
What I said was, the way this relationship is heading isn't working for me. I'm unhappy. I don't like the way we communicate. I don't like the way we resolve conflict. And we need to have a serious conversation about the structure of this relationship. What I wanted to say was, you're delusional. I now understand why your last ex left you. I have felt hostage to your mood swings for months. I didn't leave sooner because I was both scared for and terrified of you. My body once again was used as a tool rather than respected as the temple that it is. A pacifier for your leeching moth. How fucking dare you turning my past traumas and insecurities into ammunition as I tried to leave you, pinning me to the ground with the weight of your madness, then dragging my ribs over a field of your broken promises, each puncturing shard ensuring my silence as my lungs collapse and my will to live drain, skinning and eroding me into smaller and smaller versions of myself. I clawed to get away in desperation, digging war trenches with my fingernails. And yet, as I did so, you had the audacity to play victim and claim that I asked for too much. I have been on the grippy socks vacation and know between the two of us who needed it more. You need help. You need therapy. You need meds. And quite frankly, you are not good enough looking to be this toxic. You have neither the visage nor the body to warrant this kind of havoc on my psyche. You are not worth the sleepless nights, wondering what would happen next, what explosive temper I would have to shield from, what heinous slander you would be capable of, and how many miles of shit you would drag my name through. I checked out a long time ago, you just didn't notice. I cannot with clarity recall the exact moment that I stopped loving you. The moment when I first rewrote every memory we ever had from a phantom hand you never touched, never tainted, never exhausted for trying to hold yours through shadow work that you refused to do. But in the end, I learned a lot. Mostly, I learned this. 1, never again will I settle for poison's company over the chill of solitude. 2, never again will I play screen for someone else's projections. And 3, never again will I question my worth.
Keep that round of applause going for summertime. DJ, this was a good choice. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Now the choir's turn. Right side got it, what about the left side? I didn't really do the things I rather fucking do. Everybody now. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got it. Thank you for sharing that moment with me. Judges, can I get your scores? All right. Let them know how you feel. We have a little of a 7.9. Back to an 8.7, a 9.0, 9.3, and a 10. And not the point. Give me 1 second. Whoa there. Who let them cook? I did. Normally, I'm the one making the sex jokes about that man. All right, I'm still waiting on my scores for like the round. Oh, I kind of forgot to mention. I mentioned it, but I didn't really explain. I have $200. And it's the first of the month, so someone's getting real lucky today. I have $200 to give out to first, second, and third place. So poets have not been competing just for fame, not just for glory, not just for a spot on our slam team in March, but for cold. Well, I guess it's kind of warm. It's been in my pocket. Hard. Well, I guess it's kind of soft as paper. Cash. It is cash. It's American cash. It is legal tender in the United States. Can you tell that I'm Joseph Stalin for time right now? Yeah. Damn, this got the worst motherfucking president we ever had. Andrew Jackson's on this motherfucker. Andrew! So that was the original Florida man. But like, if you don't know anything about American history, look up Andrew Jackson. It is both wild and confusing. Like, he waged a war that he was told not to wage, and then everybody was okay with it because he won. Like, what? Like, explicitly told not to do this shit. I mean, no, but like I'm confused both because like he did it anyway, and because he was told not to do it. That's not American at all. America's like, oh, there's a war, let's hop in it. Can I get my sword?
Almost got him.
Present day, that would be called reset.
I fucked up when I made suckling the word of the day. I see that now. I am able to take responsibility for my actions. Y'all have run away with that. It's still not as bad as cockamamie. Still one of my favorite words of the day. Somebody said, put your cockamamie in my mouth. And it wasn't from like the usual sexual poet. It was almost like this one person was like, this is the time where I'm gonna write the sex poem. Okay. I almost read this out wrong because y'all didn't put it in fucking order. In third place, winning 40 whole American dollars. Give it up for Jay Rice!
Hey, thank you so much. You guys like what you saw? We got a bunch of videos. I'm Jay Rice. Also, thank you for bringing us up. Like, I come here like every week. This is like my third. So I
Thank you, Jay Rice. All right. In second place, winning 60 whole American dollars, and I have been informed that is more than $40. Give it up for Nina! All right. Can I get a drum roll, please? In first place, winning 100 American dollars. Thank us for your rent money. Give it up for Colin! Not Black History. It's shaking ass, not Black president. For the root chakra. Thank you. Hold it on. I got scoliosis, so I'm holding on. This is usually the part where I would like thank y'all, be like, hey, yeah, thanks, please come back. But Reggie mentioned Andrew Jackson. I just have another rant on this wild ass motherfucker. He once fought a duel where his opponent's gun misfired not once, but twice. Andrew Jackson wins the duel by killing this man and then erects a statue of himself at the site where he killed him. This man was the Larry Bird of presidents. Have a good night. Thank you, Colin, for that wild history fact. If you would like more wild history facts, go to thehistorychannel.com. Thank you.
They better sponsor us, goddammit. They're not all correct.
I'm manifesting sponsorships. We'll see. You know, if we find a sponsorship, that prize money will go right the fuck up. So find us a rich white man to pay for this shit. Absolutely. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Jay Rice. Thank you, Maddie, Summertime, and every single person who touched this stage tonight. Give it for yourselves for staying here on a Wednesday night. We are here every Wednesday. So come back. bring a friend, sign up next time. My name is Berkeley. I've been your host. This is the Berkeley Poetry Slam, and we will see you